GRT on Polygon. Now, why am I doing this? This is the Coinbase Web3 wallet. I've been moving. I didn't have a lot. I had a couple of hundred of a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But when I sign into my Coinbase, look what they say. Action required. Move your Web3 wallet assets by June. We're transitioning away from the Web3 wallet as we upgrade your on-chain experience on Coinbase. Wow. Wow. So I'm struggling here, but I'm doing it. I'm getting it. I'm swapping. I'm fixing. I'm sending. I'm sending the little bit I had on my Web3 wallet that took me 2 years to learn how to use, and now they're closing it down. I'm sending it to a cold storage wallet. So here's the graph. You see the GRT? First, let me do this. I want to add GRT to my Decent wallet. But this is where you have to be careful. GRT on Ethereum. GRT on Arbitrum. Avalanche. Polygon. I want the GRT on Polygon. That network. I believe that's what that's called. That's the blockchain. So I'm going to tap it because I need that on here. I'll keep it set to this. I have some in there. Please select the account to pay the network fee. Oh boy. I guess this. GRT01. Okay, I'll leave it. I guess the network fee is coming from the Poly. I guess so. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Alexa feels like speaking. Oh, GRT01 was added. See GRT graph? There's nothing there. Oh, and I see polygons right up there because it's on the Polygon network. Oh, I totally get it, like Ethereum. Oh, I see the line. I see it. You got to do it to learn it. Awesome. So what I want to do here, I want to open it up. I want to receive. So I'm going to open it up to receive and copy it. Okay, I did copy the address. I'm in the Web3 now. See, this asset is on Polygon, that network. Woo! Okay, I want to send 426. You do not have enough GRT in this account. 25. I'm going to enter the address. I'm going to send it. Let's do it. Excellent. That's awesome. Woo! I did it. I swapped. I sent to receive. I did it. I used Coinbase, the Decent wallet, and Ledger. I did it. I got it down to a penny. I guess that's because of slippage. I'm just so relieved that I took care of it now instead of waiting until June. I was in the mood now. So I feel so much better. I learned a lot. And the only way to learn is to do. Gaining a financial education is the best thing you can do for yourself. No question about it. Now, I'm really focused on moving all the little stragglers. Going to sell some of my crypto. I know it's not the best time, but I'm still in the profit. I will not be selling any of my XRP. I'm doing it because I need to bang out a credit card. I was playing with money. I took a chance in life. I have no regrets. But now I need to bang out that bill because I'm going to get clobbered. And I don't want the cycle to continue. I made the decision. I'm still in the plus. And once it's paid off, I work today, I buy $10 more of XRP or XLM. My top three are Algorand. Financial education is so important. Now, I did my taxes. I'm going to record it on my phone, and I'm going to give you an inside view. I'm doing the video on my phone to save time. I don't have that kind of time to sit here and create this, real deep video on my computer. But when I was doing my taxes in TurboTax, I had to tell TurboTax about my crypto. I'm going to show you something. You're going to be like, wow. I'm just going to let the video play, and it'll say it all, and I'll come back. Learn. Now, for the past couple of years, I have used CoinTracker. They changed the name to CoinTracker.io. I was paying $2.99 a year. Now they're telling me I have to pay $2,000 a year. Why? Because my transactions, you're at 41,963 transactions. What do you mean, Michelle, that you're at 41,963 transactions? Because I use Coinbase. I use the Coinbase Visa debit card to receive rewards while I'm in my TurboTax account. And I'm teaching myself. I'm fearless. And that's a great feeling. I don't mind sitting here for 30 minutes. And I watched the video to learn how to do it in bulk. I have many pages to go through. Already went through a few. I said, this would be a good video to teach people. Because of all the rewards I received from using my Coinbase Visa debit card, I would transfer money to the Coinbase Visa debit card from my checking account, and I would buy gas and food. That's usually what I use it for. An occasional different transaction to earn the rewards. Well, if I have to pay $2,000 to use a software to submit all my transactions, they're saying here, we need some info for these crypto transactions. They get you. I can do it myself. I don't mind. See, 6 cents, 10 cents, 2 cents, 7 cents, 11 cents. I understand those are rewards. I know when I bought something. So for now, these are all rewards from spending cash through my Coinbase Visa debit card. I know that. Bulk edit. Did I buy it? Was it income? Was it interest? Was it a deposit, mining, airdrop, fork, stake? No. For me, it's all about rewards. And if you watch me, you know that to be true. I don't stake. I don't mine yet. None of that yet. Save changes. Done. Now let me browse a little more. I'm going to tap this. I'm going to go down the list. I know what I'm looking at. Do I have any big purchases here? Because I have an occasional 10 and 20 and 5. I know those are my buys. This is all rewards. 29 cents, 14 cents, 24 cents. I'm not buying 13 cents of a crypto at a time. These are the rewards. And I will go to bulk edit. I don't mind sitting here for 20 minutes and doing this. It's teaching me. Of course, see? $3.83. That was a reward from a big purchase. Because I did make some few big purchases and I planned it and I got the money on my Coinbase Visa debit card. I didn't buy $3.83. I'm more of a $5, $10, $20 buyer. I don't do that. So I know that's a reward for this year. So let me scroll down. I see it's all 6 cents, 3 cents, 11 cents, an occasional couple of dollars, an occasional $3.83. I remember that. I know it was a big purchase. So I'm going to go to bulk edit. That was a reward. Save changes. I'm not paying that $2,000. I'll sit here for 20 minutes and do this. No problem. I'm really grateful that TurboTax is now connected to Coinbase, that has sent it over. and I can review it myself. You got it. Now, it wasn't that easy. It took me like 2.5 hours to go through the learning curve, understand what I was looking at. I watched the video to learn how to do it in bulk. Then I was using my phone. When I got rid of most of them, like gave it the answer it was looking for, these are rewards. There were probably a couple of dozen of transactions that I had to go into the app. I looked at the date. I went into the app. I reviewed the transaction to make sure that was a buy or that was a reward. Those are my two things right now. I didn't. The cells come into play. I got through it. Because they took a lot of that information. I got off track for a moment. Coinbase allowed me to connect to TurboTax, like let TurboTax connect to Coinbase, and it grabbed the information. So it took what it could on its own, the AI, and then I was told, I didn't go through all of those transactions. I was told these are the ones we need an answer on. And I reviewed it and I went, oh, these are rewards. When you do it yourself, you'll learn. And then a box came up and said, I got it down to like 12 transactions. They were telling me it's off by this, off by that, and I fixed a few. But then I removed the Coinbase Web3 wallet. Now, this is where this video comes into play. I didn't plan this. This was all by, potluck learning, doing to learn, and it happened. I disconnected Coinbase wallet, and then those boo-boos went away. And then the next day, Coinbase, when I signed in, shows me this message. And the message is telling me, we are closing down the Web3 wallet. Come June, you better move your assets. Isn't that weird? And June. So then I said, I have to make a move today. Because now I'll have time to rebuy a lot of the stuff I'm going to sell. It's nothing, I have to make a move. I'm moving money around and I'm going to get clobbered. And I don't want to get clobbered anymore. I did that. I took a chance in life. I don't need to sell any of my XRP. I am going to sell half of my XLMs. But then I'm going to buy as much as I can until June, because I think June something major is going to happen. That they're already warning you. That's a warning. In June, you won't be able to do this anymore. I guess the last day of June. You have till the last day of June. I'm going to buy back so much XLM, but I won't have that credit card bill anymore because I'm going to get clobbered. I moved money around. I took a chance. I paid a transfer fee like a year and a half ago. I have no regrets, but it's 25% interest. That's 3 days of me working my ass off. I can't do that. I'd rather do this. And I'm learning. I'm also learning about, the blockchains and the networks. And then I'm going to buy whatever I can of XLM back. I'm going to take all that back for $1. When I was buying it at $13 for $1. And I was buying it when I'm a New Yorker. I'll save that for another video because it's going to get way too long. I will end it in one note, though. I will buy, I got off track. When I couldn't buy XRP, I started buying XLM as heavy as I could because I believed in it. And I was getting it for $13 I'll end it on this note. I watch a lot of videos. Digital Asset Investor. In one of his videos a few months ago, he likes to chit-chat. He's very educated. He knows his deal. He goes, I think this is amusing. I'm not sure how he said it, like his exact words, but he does say, a few years from now, say 5 years from now, people are going to know how to use their cold storage wallets, and they're going to realize they have 10,000 over there, and they have 10,000 over there, because I didn't know what I was doing. I have my little ledger, and I have a bunch of accounts that the last time I looked at it, I moved stuff around and did it because I want to buy a new one about a year from now so it lasts. Because my original one, you can barely see it. Take the seed phrase and put it in a new device so you have access to that. I'm leaving those because I believe that And 2 to 3 years from now, they're going to be worth $10,000. I believe that. All those wallets that have like 285 in it or 245, whatever the amount was, and I have XRP and XLM. I'm leaving them there. I'll buy a new little wallet, whatever, it's a Ledger S, and I'll put the seed phrase in. I'm going to wait like a year because I did what I had to do, and I feel it's going to be worth a lot more money. So that's like a backup plan for bonus. So you get what I'm saying. I hope you enjoyed the video. There's so much to share here. There's so much opportunity. But I got to do this now, or I'm going to get clobbered. See you in the next video clip.